Welcome back to our channel, Ocean Lovers. Today we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating mysteries of the sea, how blue whales, the largest animals to ever live on Earth, manage to communicate across entire oceans. That's right, these gentle giants aren't just huge in size, they also have one of the most powerful voices in the animal kingdom. But how exactly do they do it? How can a whale thousands of miles away hear another whale's call? Let's explore the astonishing science behind whale communication, and discover how these underwater titans stay connected in the vast, dark blue. Before we get into their communication skills, let's understand who blue whales really are. Blue whales are the largest creatures on Earth, even bigger than any dinosaur. They can grow up to 100 feet long and weigh over 200 tons. They primarily feed on krill, tiny shrimp-like creatures, and can eat up to 4 tons of them in a single day. Despite their size, blue whales are surprisingly elusive. They often travel alone or in small groups and can be found in oceans all over the world, from the Arctic to the Antarctic. Now, being so widespread and mostly solitary, how do they find one another? How do they mate, coordinate, or warn each other? That's where their remarkable communication abilities come in. Blue whales don't have vocal cords like humans do. Instead, they produce sound by forcing air through their nasal passages near their blowholes. These sounds are deep, powerful, and most importantly, low frequency. Why does that matter? Low-frequency sounds travel much farther in water than high-frequency ones. While dolphins and orcas use high-pitched clicks and whistles for short-range echolocation, blue whales use long, low moans that can stretch across hundreds or even thousands of miles. Their vocalizations are typically between 10 to 40 hertz, so low, in fact, that some of their sounds are below the range of human hearing. That's right, you might not even know a blue whale is calling right beneath your boat. Now here's where it gets really crazy. Some scientists believe that under perfect ocean conditions, blue whale calls can be heard up to 10,000 miles away. That's roughly the distance from New York to Sydney. Realistically, in average ocean conditions, their calls can still travel several hundred to a few thousand miles. That's still incredibly far when you consider that most human communication without technology is limited to just a few feet. What makes this possible is a phenomenon known as the SOFAR channel, short for sound fixing and ranging. This is a horizontal layer in the ocean, about 1,000 meters deep, where sound waves can travel long distances with minimal loss of energy. Blue whales seem to instinctively know how to tap into this underwater superhighway of sound. So, what are blue whales actually talking about? While we can't translate whale language just yet, researchers believe their calls serve a few key purposes. Mating calls. Male blue whales are known to sing long, repeated patterns of sound to attract females. These whale love songs can last for hours and may even change from year to year. Navigation. Whales may use sound to bounce off ocean features or the seafloor to navigate their surroundings, especially in the dark, deep ocean. Coordination. Blue whales often migrate alone, but during feeding or mating seasons, they may need to coordinate with others. Long-distance calls help them find each other over vast areas. Territorial warnings. Like many animals, whales may use sound to mark their presence or territory and warn other males to back off. Unfortunately, our oceans aren't as quiet as they used to be. With the rise of commercial shipping, oil exploration, military sonar, and underwater construction, ocean noise pollution has increased dramatically. This is a huge problem for whales. Why? Because all that man-made noise, especially in the low-frequency range, can interfere with their communication. Imagine trying to have a deep conversation with a friend at a rock concert. That's what it's like for a blue whale trying to find a mate in a noisy ocean. In some regions, whales have had to increase the volume of their calls, change their frequency, or even stop singing altogether when ships are nearby. This disruption can lead to fewer successful matings and increased stress levels, both of which threaten the long-term survival of these majestic creatures. To study whale communication, scientists use underwater microphones called hydrophones. These devices can record whale songs from miles away and help researchers track individual whales, identify regional dialects, and monitor population health. In recent years, AI has even been used to detect patterns in whale vocalizations, helping us get one step closer to decoding the meaning behind their sounds. Who knows, in the future, we might even be able to communicate with whales. Blue whales are more than just the largest animals on Earth. They are nature's long-distance communicators, using sound to bridge oceans and maintain connections across vast distances. Their ability to talk across the sea is a beautiful reminder of how complex and connected life in the ocean really is. But it's also a wake-up call for us. If we want these gentle giants to keep singing for generations to come, we need to protect their environment and quiet down our noisy oceans. Thanks for watching. If you found this video fascinating, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more mind-blowing content about the natural world.